new day and we have a fun activity planned. I'm going to go buy a new plant. It is part of my 30 before 30 bucket list. However, if you've been following the vlogs for a long time at this point, a while ago, I actually did already buy a new plant. Her name's Sunday and I love her very much. But when I was asking people for suggestions for a 30 before 30 list, so many people said, get a real plant. And considering I have so many fake plants in my apartment, I figured I can still add that to the bucket list and get a new plant. So we're gonna buy a new plant and then grab lunch. And with me is a very special friend. I am looking around because he might be coming up soon. It is my friend Zach. He was on the reality show with me, so I don't know if we're supposed to be hanging out or if I can even show him. But if the producers are watching my videos, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. I won't include him next time, but we're picking up Zach right now. We made it to the nursery, and this is Zach. You can talk. Nobody talks on these.
Oh, I thought this was a fast video. No. Hey, y'all.
My friend did that last video. Okay, so I'm looking for a snake plant. Zach, are you a plant dad?
I am not a plant daddy. I'm a plant murderer, so I'm Jack the Ripper of plants. I'm Zach the Ripper.
He's Zach the Ripper of plants. All right, I think this is the winner. It is a $10 snake plant. It's giving me good vibes. It's got a nice, beautiful yellow edge, which seems good.
Room to raise it.
Gives me room to raise it. We feel like this is a teenager and I can really nurture it and help it grow to be a healthy adult plant.
Well-rounded plant.
A well-rounded plant. Are you getting anything? Look how luxurious you look in all this green.
Absolutely no plants for
so
me.
Handsome.
So dumb.
All right, now we're gonna eat lunch at Mendocino Farms. We're at Mendocino Farms. I got a Cobb salad. Zach got a potato and leek soup with a sandwich.
Your hero.
And Zach, they forgot my pasta. Thank you.
You're
okay,
welcome.
What did you order?
I ordered the chicken parm, which is so good, and potato leek soup.
And I see you dipping it in the soup.
Yeah, not exactly the greatest, but it works.
It works. Yeah. And now we're back at Zach's apartment to film some TikToks and get some content. So go follow us both here. If you're not already following me, that's rude, but go follow Zach because he's about to be a super famous influencer content creator from a TV show. So.
I can't with you.
Don't mind me, just watching. Don't mind me, just watching. Don't mind me, just watching. Don't mind me, just watching.
So it's gonna be when you start an OnlyFans and then no one's watching. No one's watching.
All right, I'm heading out. Thank you for hanging out with me, my dear.
Thanks for making me do TikToks today.
Of course, go find them in 2 months because we're not allowed to.
Getting our plant son.
Oh yes.
Our
Oh my gosh,
daughter,
are you?
Wednesday.
Are you her plant daddy?
I'm her plant sperm donor because I am not involved in that life.
I accept. Okay, goodbye, Zach. Goodbye. Right now, I'm headed to Marshall's to find a new, I don't think they're called vases, I guess pot for the plant I just got. I don't need anything else from Marshall's, but usually Marshall's will decide that for me. So we'll do a lap and see what we can find, but fingers crossed we find a pot that fits my new plant. All right, so I forgot I needed a new frying pan, so I'm gonna get this one for 13 bucks. I'll show you why when I get home. And then the skinny syrups are on sale for only 3 bucks. And these usually take me like a month or two to go through, so might as well buy one now while it's on sale. So already 2 things I needed but didn't need, but like let me have my fun, okay? Okay, so they have a lot of vases to choose from, which is good. I was immediately attracted to this one because it's the colors of my living room, but this one would be going next to my yellow record holder nightstand thing, so I don't want it to be yellow. I really like this black one. It's nice and heavy and ceramic for 10 bucks, but it also has a built-in drip tray, which is really nice. And then I also like this one because it's white and black, but I think it's too small for what I need. So I think I'm just gonna go plain black. Although, does this look like a trash can? I think I'll still get it. I saw this one TikTok that said, don't leave the house because every time you leave the house, you will spend $40. And that's so true because I ended up buying another pot at Marshall's and I decided I'm going to repot both of those plants that I have. So right now I'm at Home Depot buying some potting mix. I watched a YouTube video in the car, so that means I feel very well equipped to get this job done. But $40 exactly for those two errands. Well, let's go repot these bad boys. So here's my old pan after making eggs. It is pretty nasty and the eggs get really crunchy on here and dried up. So I think the coating, whatever was on there originally, is gone. And this is the new plant pan. It's a Teflon or something. It's a little bit bigger than what I wanted because this is like the perfect size, but we'll make it work. So I'm making breakfast right now, but I just had a subscriber, Ma Simons, over on my main channel who got me something off of my Amazon wish list, and that is an overhead tripod. Look how cool this thing is. So I'm going to go make breakfast, and I just like attach this to my little baker's rack, and then I can get like an overhead view of me cooking. So trying to level up my content, trying to be pretty cool and nifty, but let's test out my new pan and my overhead tripod. Just made my egg white omelet, and I don't know, that little tripod-y thing is pretty cool. If you noticed, I used that clip in the vlog before this. It's because I'm kind of filming 2 vlogs at once, trying to keep my quantity of content up for you guys. So I'm not cheating, I'm just trying to do 2 things at once. But pretty good omelet, pretty cool tripod, and pretty cool pan. Slid right off, no burning. Well done, Marshalls. All right, so I'm back and ready to repot these plants, but first, a little plant update. So this is Sunday. Oh my God, sorry. Sorry about that. This is my plant Sunday. I got her about 1.5 years ago. I'll leave the vlog linked if you want to check that out. She's named Sunday because I got her on a Sunday, as well as the cashier and plant person who helped me out was also named Sunday. So she's been thriving for 1.5 years. However, this giant, like foot-long block of leaves, I accidentally killed this December when I was filming the TV show. I was not taking very good care of her, and that entire strip was just dead leaves. So I'm hoping they come back because it's just this weird gap. I don't know. But this is the other pot that we'll be replacing because I don't take very good care of my plants, and I'll show you why. All right, so Sunday looks healthy. I mean, those long, luxurious locks. But if we take a closer look, she is infected and sick. And I was told it's because her soil is getting oversaturated because she has no drainage in this pot. And she's probably outgrowing it anyway. So this is the new pot that I got. There's a little drainage hole as well as a built-in saucer. So if I overwater her, it'll get in there and kind of go through so that way she doesn't get saturated like this and doesn't get all these little egg things in here. Pretty gross. And then this is the other pot that I got for my snake plant. Again, very similar, kind of has the built-in drainage and saucer. So we're gonna take it out of this little nugget here with the soil. I also forgot to mention, apparently these are 2 different types of plants. So Sunday is a pothos, so I'm gonna be using indoor potting mix. However, snake plants, as it turns out, are succulents. And so I had to buy some cactus palm. Wait a second. Did I buy the right one? I was supposed to buy, okay, yeah, great for succulents. Okay, good. So this is the right soil for the snake plant. right, I've already repotted my snake plant, so now let's work on Sunday. Look how overgrown she was. Oh my gosh, Sunday, I'm so sorry. This is why she needs a new plant. I might have to cut her out of this. Oh no, I feel so bad. See, this is why I want to be a good plant mom. Being careful not to cut any of her roots. Oh my gosh, that was like performing surgery. We removed all of the plastic potting that it was in, and look how much she's grown and how condensed she was. So we're gonna put her in a new pot. So I got my indoor potting mix, and I'm just gonna do a little bit, kind of push it up towards the sides. So first I'm going to remove all this topsoil that's a little infected with whatever these are. All right, and there we go, our repotted Sunday. Hopefully she will continue to grow and thrive in her new pot. And now I have to clean up this mess. And here's the final plant. I have decided to name her Wednesday because I have a Sunday and now a Wednesday. So I'm glad I didn't go with the yellow pot because it would have been right next to this yellow table. So looks cute, and she has a nice little window to grow from. And here's Sunday and her new plant, and I don't know what happened, but her leaves are starting to yellow, and I don't know what I did wrong. So hopefully we can bring her back to life. But here's Sunday in her new plant. Editing Jacy here. I accidentally deleted the first clip to this whole next section, but basically I'm going to do a huge closet declutter. I have a giant closet in my apartment, and I have filled it not only with clothes that I've bought over the past couple of years since thrifting has become my hobby, but also just all of my clothes since before I even moved to this apartment, since living with my parents, living with an ex-boyfriend. So we have a lot to declutter because I'm starting to get overwhelmed by the amount of clothes that I have, and it's time to get rid of them. I've had these two items, I kid you not, since high school. They are cardigan adjacent layering pieces, and they're just not my style anymore. They're not as like updated and sophisticated as I'm looking for as an almost 30-year-old, so time to get rid of those. I have never worn this. This actually used to be my brother's and I stole it, but sorry, Chad, I'm donating it. I haven't worn this cheetah print mock turtleneck, but I feel like this would be a good like neutral layering piece. I haven't figured out how to wear this, but I'm not ready to get rid of this yet. I haven't worn this gray turtleneck in years. I'm heartbroken about these, but these two orange sweaters are swimming on me now. They're just far too big. They are very, very nice, but they just don't fit me anymore. So time to say goodbye. Two more flowy businessy shirts I'll be getting rid of are these two. Again, not very flattering, but they're also a little too like corporate, and I don't ever plan on wearing a corporate type of attire again. I did like this shirt because it has like fun little pom-poms on the end and it's green, but I haven't worn these in years. I don't need them. I need to buy a new one of these because this is just like a long sleeve, what do you call it? Like just a collared shirt. But I ripped it in the back and then I just safety pinned it. So I think I just need to buy a new one because this one's like damaged, and I think the last time I wore it, somebody pointed it out. Rude. Get rid of that. I am decluttering a lot more than I thought I would. I actually thought about trying all these on to show you guys, but I already have like 20 things on the ground, and that would have taken me forever. The next items I'm not sure about. I had a phase where I bought all these long skirts, and I still don't know how to style them. And I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of them until the summertime because I just don't know how to style them. So I might need to do some Pinterest looking and see if I can make these work. Here is white jacket number 1. It goes to about thigh level, luxurious, and it is a crispier white than this one. This one is from Old Navy. I don't know if I'm going with a white peacoat. Maybe I want it to be long and luxurious. Let's get rid of this one. But let me know if you disagree. I have a few blazers here that I'm going to be getting rid of. Again, I have no desire to get back into the corporate world, so I'm ready to donate these. I do have some other blazers, for example, like this long Zara blazer that's a little bit more stylish than these ones. These ones are definitely more businessy. This one's like that sophisticated business casual, so I'm getting rid of these. And the last one in the jacket section, it's not really a jacket, it's this long vest. I love this, and I know it's expensive because my sister bought it for me, and when my sister buys me clothes, they are nice. I've just never figured out how to wear this. It looks like a weird trenchy coat on me that I cut the sleeves off of, so hope somebody at Goodwill enjoys this one. I also didn't realize I had a pile going of things that I already wanted to declutter. Some of them include these fun pineapple shorts. I bought these for the show that I was in, stay tuned. But they fit weirdly. They just weren't high-waisted enough, so I can get rid of those. Same for these shorts. They're just like itty bitty shorts that I've been saving for like when I'm skinny and confident. And I'm learning my body shape, and I like higher waisted things. These are not flattering on my body shape. So getting rid of those. Same for like these shorts, not for me. And then I'm also getting rid of these shirts where they go off the shoulder and they have like ties on the end. They're kind of cropped. Again, this is sort of that flowy material where it makes me feel like a balloon up here. It doesn't flatter my body shape. So getting rid of all of those. It was kind of a phase that I had and just not my style anymore. Goodbye. Next, we have sweatshirts and drawer items. I don't need this gray hoodie anymore. I honestly can't believe how many things I've had since high school. This has been very illuminating because I am 11 years out of high school now, and I've had this gray hoodie since then. I don't even know, you guys. This is what I consider my robe around the house. Like, I don't really have a robe, but this was like a nice warm thing to have. I've invested in a heater since then, and now I just wear some of my regular sweatshirts, so I don't really need that anymore. And this one's kind of difficult for me to get rid of. It's this poncho cape, and I called it my movie theater cape because it's basically just a blanket, but it's wearable. Should I get rid of this? Yeah, it's just kind of old and dingy, and now when I go to the theater, I'll get a little bit more dressed up, albeit cozy. So goodbye, cape. Goodbye to you. That's probably it for my sweatshirts. I like too many of them and I wear them a lot, so that's fine. So in terms of the pants and shorts drawer, I'm decluttering these because they're too like tight to be pajama shorts and I don't know, too casual for going out shorts, so I can get rid of that. I'm not going to declutter too many of my other shorts because I want to wait till summer to see what I'll actually wear. So I'll hold off on that. I like wearing trousers, okay? I like that business casual look. However, these two pairs are so cheap. They're from like Q Outlet, that like cheap store at the mall, and they're not very flattering, especially on the tummy area. They're just so poor quality, and I'm still thrifting, but I'm much more aware of like getting good brands and good quality things. If you've seen any of my recent thrift hauls, I've been getting like Lululemon and I don't know, insert another higher quality brand here. So I think I can get rid of these. I'm still torn because I think these are so cute as like a little cropped trouser, but I have some others that I can work with, so I'm okay. And in terms of my jeans, also this drawer is broken. Don't mind that. I have a lot of jeans, but they all have different purposes, you know? I have a boot cut, I have a cropped, I have a skinny jean, a high-waisted jean. Not ready to part with these yet because I want to see what kind of shape I can get into for the summer and then declutter those. So we're good on jeans for right now. From my pajama-y area, I'll be decluttering these. This one just has too tight of a waistband to be pajamas. Like I have a little line on my belly, which I don't like, so I can get rid of those. And this one, I used to love this one. It is just like this giant gray sweatsuit. I bought it because I was Donkey from Shrek for Halloween one year. I just never wear it. It's not very practical, especially because I'm drinking a lot of water and need to pee every 2 seconds and I don't want to be naked every time I have to go to the bathroom. I have so many other pajamas and comfy clothes. I just don't need this one anymore. I'm back on this side to declutter some of my dresses. The first one is this like wrap dress. It is too small on the chest area that I actually have to wear a tank top underneath, and it just feels a little too juvenile for me. I actually love these two rompers because they're that perfect balance between like dressy and casual, especially depending on the shoes and jewelry that you wear, but they're too big for me now, so Toodles! Not Toodles to the vlog yet, don't leave. I had one round of buying things from Shein. I know, sue me, this was years ago. I bought this for a wedding because I didn't want to spend too much on a wedding guest dress. It was awful. It's so cheap, it was ill-fitting, and I don't need it anymore. These two dresses are also ones that I wore as wedding guest dresses. I like them both, but I think this one fit me better. They're so similar. Dang it, do we need another try on? This is a dress that I bought and never wore. I don't think I would wear it again. This is another one of those like girly dresses. Oh, but it would be kind of cute in the summer. I'll keep it for now. Here are two dresses that are a little too corporate-y for me now. I wore this dress one time and I love the color. Like, this color looks great on me, but somebody said I looked like a congresswoman. I don't want to look like a congresswoman. This dress is so stinking short on me and it's too cheap. This one I liked because it felt very LA. It's a mesh one with like a slip underneath. I still feel like I could make this work in the summer. I'll give it a try or two, then I'll declutter if not. This pink dress is just too juvenile for me. This is another black dress where I have a bunch of black dresses, but this one is, again, a little too corporate-y for me. Aw, I'm sad to be getting rid of this one. I wore this to all my important events, but this is a size 12, and I think I'm a size 6 now, so way too big. I've had this in my closet for years now. It's got an open back. I've never worn it. Not going to now. And this is like a black skater dress, just not the style anymore. Feels like 15-year-old Jacy. I don't need it. And the last dress I'll be getting rid of is this long maxi dress. I think I bought this for like a Mexico trip. Never wore it. I don't need to keep it in my closet anymore, especially since I'm renting clothes now. I can rent things for my vacation. So I tried on this dress that I just decluttered and actually like it now. I think because I was always very self-conscious about my tummy and my back, that I kept this around in case I got skinny. And I guess I got to a weight where I'm comfortable with it. So I think I'm gonna keep this one. So of those two burgundy dresses, let's call this Little Flowers. It goes down below the knee. I still like it. And this one is Big Flowers. Again, very similar. I guess I had a type. I won't be keeping this one because it has an open back and kind of hangs oddly. And I worry about the bra situation, so we'll keep Little Flowers. Over here, this is my clothing rack, and this is what I meant by I had a color scheme. So in my room, I have yellow and orange accessories. So I kept a lot of things on here because it tied the room together. But like, I need to be focusing on function over style. Nobody's coming in my bedroom and judging my clothing rack. So I want to have my clothing rack. I don't really care about the colors. I want it to be those staple pieces that I can always grab and go and do whatever with. So right away, I'll be decluttering this one. I loved this one on the clothing rack because it had both the yellow and orange. I've never worn this. And I think a cropped turtleneck is kind of counterintuitive. So see ya. This orange shirt I've had since high school. I wear it occasionally, but like, I don't need to. This is like a cropped sort of blazer. I prefer that longer blazer now. I had so many blazers. I have so many blazers because I worked an office job and I don't ever plan on working an office job again. And if I do, I don't need to be wearing these cheap blazers that I got from the mall for like 10 bucks. I can upgrade. This purse, it's hanging off the side. I'm not sure if I should keep it or not. I've never used it, but I do have these yellow highlights in some of my outfits. For example, like these yellow shoes. So I feel like I could make this work, but that would only be kind of like one outfit every now and then. I'll keep it in case I want to wear it with these shoes this summer. And the last one I'll declutter from this is this shirt. This was from that same Shein haul where I got that one other item. It is so cheap and almost transparent. You can like see my bra through it. I actually wear this every now and then, but I feel like I could declutter it because I won't miss it. Like, it's not one of those pieces where I'll be like, where's that green sweatery shirt? I don't think so. So I'll get rid of it. And the last items I'll be decluttering are shoes. I don't need to wear these platform heels. These are also from high school. I haven't worn them in years, and I'm getting too old to wear that type of heel. I don't think I've ever worn these because they're just too tall. Similarly, these are like too short and kitteny and ugly. These were my office shoes. I don't need those. I'm getting rid of these wedges. They're just an odd color and don't match anything. Also, I don't know if you can see, but I have a pair of wedges right there that I wear more often. It's more of a camel-y color and I have things that better match it. So I don't need two pairs of wedges. I'm getting rid of these Vans. They're just old and worn. Again, since high school, just haven't gotten rid of them. For sandals, I'm getting rid of these fake-ass Birkenstocks because they cut up my feet and I hate them. Similarly, I actually really love these shoes, but if you guys saw my Cancun vlog, they made my feet bleed. I've kept them because I figured I could save them, maybe try some moleskin or toughen up my feet a little bit, but they make my feet bleed. Why would I keep those? I might have to try to find a more comfortable pair because I really liked these. And lastly are these Nikes. Since high school, you know the drill. I now have a pair of like exercise shoes I wear every day. I have another pair of Nikes that I use for hiking, and I have another pair of Nikes that I use for work. I don't need to switch it up, and these are so brightly colored. I have nothing that matches it, so I'm okay there. All right, here's the final damage. Holy moly, I had all this in my closet and never wore. Good golly. Wow, so that was a way bigger endeavor than I thought it would be. If you stuck around for this long, thank you. I have a lot of clothes, but I'd like to emphasize that I'm not a hoarder, okay? Despite a lot of these things being from high school, I think because I have such large closets in this apartment that I always justified it as like, I have the room to keep them. Maybe I'll like them in the future because, you know, trends come and go. But because I have so many clothes, I often get overwhelmed by them. I don't know how to style them or turn them into outfits, that I end up going with the same outfits I always do. So time to get rid of these bad boys. None of them are super sentimental. It's just kind of like, wow, I've had these for over 10 years and I never wear them. Yeah, it's time to donate them. I have bought a lot of these from Goodwill. A lot of these are also gifts. I forgot to mention that. A lot of these are like from my mom, and it's a style that she likes, but I perhaps don't like, but like I don't want to get rid of them because they were gifts. And a lot of them I bought for like one occasion. For example, those like wedding guest dress, or, you know, some of those statement pieces where I wanted to wear it for a video because it's a little bit more visually appealing. And I just need to stop doing that. So now I can begin the task of taking off all the freaking hangers off of these because I wasn't doing a very good job of that. And then we will bag these up and see if we can donate them. I don't want to donate them to Goodwill. Goodwill has enough and they gouge their prices and are ridiculous. So I'll see if I can find somebody else I can donate it to. But very good decluttering. I feel better already. So I'm in the car with 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a fifth one, 5 trash bags of clothes, which is really embarrassing. I didn't realize I had that many clothes just sitting in my closet for years and years and years. I was kind of contemplating it because I was like, that's not good, Jacy. That's kind of weird. And I think there's a little part of me where I gain and lose the same 40 pounds for like my whole life. And so I always think like, well, if I gain weight, I'll have these clothes. If I lose weight, I'll have these clothes. But the fact that I've had clothes since high school, since like my corporate days that I haven't worn in years, not only is it time to part with them, but it's also time to reflect on why I have such a scarcity mindset, why I feel the need to spend money on cheap clothes and then never wear them, but just to like have them. So kind of interesting. So time to say goodbye to all of these clothes. I did make a TikTok a while ago about trying to donate clothes to Goodwill, but they're closed. And I had an old friend message me saying like, hey, if you need to donate them, I work at a school and we have kind of a clothing closet that we give to our students. And so if you ever need to donate clothes again, let me know. And so that's where I am right now. I am at her school donating 5 big ass bags of trash bags. So at least they're going to a good cause and hopefully these students will like some of these outfits. You know, I'm told that like the blazers and the trousers can be used for interviews as well as just normal clothes. So do some spring cleaning, declutter your closets, and feel refreshed and anew, because that's how I am feeling right now. Sorry that decluttering took forever, but thanks for joining me along. I will see you guys in the next vlog. I love you so much. So toodles!